Columbia Fire and Rescue parked down here. Keep it parked there all afternoon. Enjoy the races. Do not need to use your services. And we do have also Dana Meyer, our official horse identifier, licensed through the USTA. So do want to congratulate Dana on identifying all of our horses that are competing. Also, happy birthday going out to Corey Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Happy birthday, Corey. Down in the barn area, slinging harness. I'll stop on down, pick up some good food at the concessions, and we'll go through driver change and scratches one last time. Race 1, number 1, Ideal Maze, scratch sick. Now, race 2, no changes. Race 3, scratch the 1, Silk Suit Savage. Put Mark Minton in the bike on the 4. Race 3. Race number 4, number 3, Secretive Matt, Jason Telfer. Jason Telfer driving the 3 in race 4. Race number 5, no changes. Race 6, number 4, Smooth Legacy, will be Amos Hines the 3rd. Amos Hines the 3rd driving the 4-horse in race 6. Race 7, no changes. Race number 8, no changes. Race number 9, no changes. Race 10, no changes. Race 11, number 4, Grandma's Penny Slot, will be Mark Minton. Mark Minton driving the 4-horse in the 11th. Race 12, number 1, Strike on a Roll, Jason Ludwig. Jason Ludwig driving the 1. Race number 13, no changes. No changes on the 13th. Race 14, no changes. And race 15, number 1, Royal Roland. And the 5, Mokash My Way, scratch sick. That is your driver changes and scratches up to date for 15 today. We want to welcome everybody in. We have had plenty of liquid sunshine here, and Mother Nature finally giving us a little peek of the sunshine. Last 3 days, heavy rain in southeast Iowa, and you see our beautiful water feature across from the grandstand holding it well. Well, looky there. We have got the one and only Junior Gingrich, Sheraton, Iowa in the house. Good to see you, Junior. Also, on the luncheon, We do have Will and Gretchen helping out with the after the races speed, along with Rick and Lisa Peters, Royal and Barb Rowland. And they are sending Delaney off to college to get that education. Last week at home. So stop down to Heritage Hall. Bring something to share. Once again, start bringing those horses to the track for race 1. We are looking for a field of 5 due to the scratch. Number 1 is Out Ideal Maze, scratch 6. Number 2, Easy A Man, owned by Eric Lewis, Tatum, Texas. Amos Hines trains, Chad Svensson to drive. Been out 9 times, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third, coming off a win at St. Peter. Number 3, Espionage, owned by James Henry Springer, Florence, Iowa. Will Rowland trains and drives. 8 outings, 1 second and 2 thirds. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Number 4, Reba Rouser, owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 7 outings with 2 seconds and 3 thirds. Last race Humboldt was 3rd. Number 5, ACJ Pat, owned by Robert Limbs, Canton, South Dakota. Van Honolulu Stables, Rock Valley, Iowa. Scorpio Stables, Damport, Iowa. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. Been out 6 times with 1 win, 1 second, 1 third, coming off of a second-place finish at St. Peter. And the 6 yesterday, Yankee, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains, Brian Larson on the bike. 8 outings, 7 wins, 1 third. And look at all those number 1s. 1s all the way down. Picked up the win last week at Humboldt, 201, 2 fifths. So taking a look, and 7 wins out of 8 starts. Good luck with your pick 10. Get it turned in before this first race. And we do want to thank William McDonald, Albee, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race 1. William, thank you. We get set to go on race number 1 of 15. Good luck with your picks. Also, race fans, in Floral Hall, they have from 1 to 4, Travis Vermillion benefit, battling cancer, trying to raise money to cover medical expenses. So once again, in Floral Hall, from 1 to 4, they are having a benefit for Travis Vermillion. Race 1. Number 1 is out. Number 2, Easy A Man, Chad Svensson. Number 3, Espionage, Will Roll-It. Number 4, Reba Rouser with Dwayne Rowland. Number 5, ACJ Pat with Adam Hauser. And the 6, Yesterday Yankee with Brian Larson. Field of 5, do the scratch, so we'll score 4 on the gate with 1 trailer. We get set to go. 1 of 15. Do want to thank Kenny taking care of our video production. He's the one-man band today. Kenny on the camera and taking care of the production. And he is ready to head back. Western Illinois, the Leathernecks, headed back to work. He works every weekend, right, Kenny? That started Lisa Peters picking up a field of 5, 4 on the gate, 1 trailer. This is your 2-year-old Iowa registered filly division. That gate swings around the far turn. Into the head of the stretch, we get set to go with race 1 of 15. All looking good. Picking up the pace. 2-year-old pacing fillies. And here we go. Off and pacing. 4 showing early gate speed. Reba Rouser. Reba Rouser out on top. Racing second is Easy A Man. Dropping in that 3 position. Yesterday Yankee out of that back tier. Drops in, then gets that 3 position. Racing 4th, Espionage. And 5th is ACJ Pat. Down the backside, all nose to tail right there, 5.5, cover your whole field. As they head to the quarter pole out on the front end, it's Reba Rouser. Reba Rouser cutting the mile, taking them to the quarter pole. 32, 3/5, 32 and 3, nice leisurely tempo. Out on the front, showing the way. It is Reba Rouser. Racing second is Easy A Man. And now tip it out. On the move to the outside is Yesterday Yankee. Yesterday Yankee up to take over second. Now going to go after Reba Rouser, wanting to cut the mile, coming to the half. At the half, looking to stay perfect. In 8 starts, 7 wins. At the half. 104 1/5, 104 1. Off stride is Easy A Man, now settle it. Out on the front, it's Yesterday Yankee. Yesterday Yankee off a 2 down the backside. Racing second, Reba Rouser. In that third position, in third is Espionage. ACJ Pat races fourth and fifth. Easy A Man after the mistake. At the 3/4 pole. 134, 134. Picked it up, 29 and 4/5. Out on the front. Showing the way, Yesterday Yankee. Staying perfect. So far, and looking good. You've got a battle for that third position. 3 over. And it's all Yesterday Yankee. Pacing away from him, opening up. It's Brian Larson picking up the win with Yesterday Yankee. Second, Reba Rouser. We'll photo it out for third, fourth, and fifth. Close one there, 3 over at the line. 2:03 the mile, 2:03 for Yesterday Yankee. At number 6 horse, Yesterday Yankee. Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa owns. Corey Larson, the birthday boy. Trains Brian Larson in the bike. 9 starts, 8 wins, 1/3 for Yesterday Yankee. The Rouser Hanover out of the Dragon Again mare. Corey and Caitlin Larson, the breeder. Official results for race 1. Number 1 was Out Scratch. Number 2, Easy A Man, was 4th. Number 3, Espionage, was 3rd. Number 4, Reba Rouser, was 2nd. Number 5, ACJ Pat, 5th. And the 6, Yesterday Yankee, your winner. Top down, Scratch 4, 3, 2, 5, 1. 32 and 3, 104 and 1, 134, 203. The mile for Yesterday Yankee. Make 9 starts, 8 wins, 1/3 for Yesterday Yankee. Up next, going to be race number 2. This is going to be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. The girls, field of 6, no changes. Number 1, Metadome, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 7 outings, 3 wins, and 1/3. Last raced at Humboldt was 5th. Number 2, Oil, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Paul Hostetler, Riverside, Iowa. Wilda McDonald trains James Gould to drive. Been out 6 times with 4 seconds, was 2nd at St. Peter. Number 3, Vita Eterna, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa. Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland will drive. 7 outings, 4 wins, 2 seconds. Last raced Humboldt was 4th. Number 4, Bunny Box, owned by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains and drives. 7 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3. Last raced Humboldt was 3rd. Number 5, Broadway Caitlin, owned, trained, and driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. 5 outings, 1 win, and 1/3. Last race, Humboldt was 6th. And the 6th, Emily on a Roll, owned by John Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. Heidi Sainer trains and drives. 8 outings with 2 seconds. Last race, Humboldt was 6th. That is your field of 6, 2-year-old trotting fillies. And just getting word, the number 3, take trotting hobbles off of Vita Eterna, the 3-horse, not wearing trotting hobbles. And we do want to thank Beretta Whittington on the bugle, Tumwa, Iowa. Also wish her a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Beretta Whittington. Yeah, post parade for race number 2. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. 2-year-old trotting fillies. Number 1, Metadome with Dwayne Roulette. Number 2, Oil, Oil, Oil with James Gould. Number 3, Vita Eterna with Will Rowland. Number 4, Buddy Box with Gary Lyles. Number 5, Broadway Caitlin with Jim Reese. And the 6, Emily on a Roll with Heidi Sainer. That is your field of 6 2-year-old trotting fillies. And starter Lisa Peters has called for a field of 6. 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Wings opening up. We get set to go with race number 2. 2-year-old trotting fillies, the girls. Kicking it off. Race 1 was your 2-year-old pacing fillies. Race 2, 2-year-old trotting fillies. $7,000 purse on the line. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race 2 of 15. All looking good on the trot, picking up speed. And here we go off and trotting. It's the 3. Vita Eterna showing early gate speed. Getting out on top, Bunny Box racing second. In third, Broadway Caitlin. Off stride, Emily on a roll. As they work off a 2 down the backside, it's Vita Eterna out on top. Bunny Box getting that 2-hole trip. Racing third, Kid Broadway Caitlin. In fourth, Metadome. And fifth, Oil, Oil, Oil. All 5 of them within about 6 lengths right there. 35 seconds on the front end. Out on the front, Vita Eterna. Racing second is Bunny Box. In third, Broadway Caitlin. It's Vita Eterna around the far turn. Make their way down, complete the first half of the mile on the front end. It is Vita Eterna. Coming to the half, Vita Eterna, Bunny Box racing second. 108 3/5, 108 and 3. Out on the front end, it is Vita Eterna. Now Bunny Box tips out up to try to battle. You've got a battle for the race lead off of 2. Vita Eterna and Bunny Box. As they head to the 3/4 pole, also tipping to the outside is Metadome. Off stride, Broadway Caitlin. Off stride. As they go to the 3/4 pole, it's Vita Eterna and Bunny Box. 139, 2/5. They have picked up the trot now. On the front end, you've got a battle. It's Bunny Box to the outside. Vita Eterna to the inside. As they round the far turn, Bunny Box and Vita Eterna. You've got a horse race as they turn for home. Down the stretch, Vita Eterna, Bunny Box. Who's going to get there? You've got a good one. Vita Eterna. Bunny Box second. Metadome third. Fourth, Oil, Oil, Oil. Fifth, Broadway Caitlin. And sixth, Emily on a roll. 2:10, 1/5 for the mile. 2:10, 1/5 for the mile. Quarter and 35, half and 108 and 3, 3/4 and 139 and 2. 2:10, 1/5 for the mile. Yep, making the way back to the winner's circle be the number 3, Vita Eterna, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa, C.R. Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Will roll it with the drive and win. That'll make 8 outings, 5 wins, 2 seconds for the Volstead filly. Ohio sired filly, Vita Eterna. Yeah, official results for race 2. Number 3, Vita Eterna, your winner, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Equine Spa, Marion, Iowa, C.R. Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Curtis Carey trained, Will Rowland with the drive and win. 8 outings, 5 wins for the Volstead filly. Number 1, Metadome was third. Number 2, Oil, Oil, Oil was fourth. Number 3, Vita Eterna, your winner. Number 4, Bunny Box was second. Number 5, Broadway Caitlin was fifth. And the 6, Emily on a roll was sixth. Top down, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6 on the bottom. 35 to the quarter, 108 and 3 to the half, 3/4 and 139 and 2. The mile, 2:10, 1/5 for Vita Eterna. Well, good to see Dale Hine in the house today. Doc Hine, good to see you. Always a pleasure. Always enjoy chatting with you at Monticello. We get set to go. Race 3 coming up. Scratch the 1. Silk Suit Savage. Scratch sick. Number 2, Skip a Beat. Owned by Rick Huppman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huppman trained. Chad Svensson in the bike. 6 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 1 third. Last race, Humboldt was 3rd. Number 3, Heavenly Honor. Owned by Roy and Barb Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Will Rowland will trains and drives. 7 outings, 5 wins, 2 seconds. Has won its last 5. Number 4, Khaki Spark. Owned by Scott Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Mark Minton will drive. 7 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was 4th. And the 5, Cowboy and Dam. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Justin Anderson trains. Adam Hauser will drive. 8 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds. Last race, Humboldt was 2nd in 158 4/5. And this is your 3rd race, field of 4. Do the scratch. And we do want to thank Earl McKay on the bugle. Also, the birthday boy coming up on the 18th. Him and Beretta share the same birthday, August the 18th. Happy birthday. Going out to Earl McKay, known as Sonny the Bright One. Post parade for the third. Number 1 is out. Number 2, Skip a Beat with Chad Spencer. Number 3, Heavenly Honor with Will Roll-It. Number 4, Khaki Spark with Mark Minton. And the 5, Cowboy Dan with Adam Hauser. Fill the 4, do the scratch. All 4 will be off the gate. All 4 off the gate. Race 3, 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Gilding. As around the far turn, gate swings into the head of the stretch. All 4 up on the gate. Looking good. Picking up speed. And here we go up and pacing. It's the 3 showing early gate speed. Heavily Honor getting out on top. Cowboy Dan. Battle for the top. Cowboy Dan to the outside. To the inside, Heavenly Honor. Cowboy Dan taking the top. Racing second is Heavenly Honor. In that third position is Skip a Beat. In fourth, Khaki Spark. All 4 right there as they head to the quarter. 30 seconds flat. Out on the front, Cowboy Dan. Cowboy Dan out on the front, racing second is Heavenly Honor. In third, Skip a Beat, and fourth is Khaki Spark. No change in the order as they round the far turn. Make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. Cowboy Dan, the Gulf Shores Colt. Racing second is Heavenly Honor, the Rouser Hanover. Minute 3/5. These 2 battled it out last week. Had Cowboy Dan on the front. Heavenly Honor races second. In that third position is Skip a Beat. And now off at 2, stand on the accelerated, headed to the 3/4 pole. Cowboy Dan and Heavenly Honor starting to open up a little distance over Skip a Beat and Khaki Spark as they go to the 3/4 pole. At the 3/4. 131. And Heavenly Honor tips to the outside. You've got a horse race for the race lead. Also, Khaki Spark up to battle. Skip a Beat. You've got a battle on the front end and also for third. As they round the far turn, it is Cowboy Dan and Heavenly Honor. Down the stretch they come. Heavenly Honor, Cowboy Dan. You've got a battle it is. Heavenly Honor, Cowboy Dan second. Third, Skip a Beat, and fourth, Khaki Spark. 159 3/5 for the mile. Yeah, picking up the win. That'll be Heavenly Honor. That'll make 8 outings with 6 wins, 2 seconds. The Rouser Hanover out of that familiar mare, Beauty and Honor Grand Tree Car. Royal and Barb Roll-It. Grinnell, Iowa owns Will Roll-It Trains and Drives. Bred by Royal and Barb Roll-It. The Rouser Hanover. Six win in a row. For 3. Number 1, Silk Suit Savage was out sick. Number 2, Skip a Beat was third. Number 3, Heavenly Honor, your winner. Number 4, Khaki Spark was fourth. And the 5, Cowboy and Dan was second. Top down, scratch, 3, 1, 4, 2 on the bottom. 30 seconds to the quarter. 1 minute and 3/5 to the half. 3/4 and 1:31. The mile, 1:59. 3/5 for Heavenly Honor. 6 win in a row in 8 outings. Up next, going to be race number 4, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colton Gilding Division. Number 1, Extra Effort Love. Owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Been out 7 times, 1 win, 3 seconds, 1/3. Last race, Humboldt was third. Number 2, King of Halls. Owned by Robert Lyles, Batavia, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains, Robert Lyles drives. 6 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 2/3. Last race, Humboldt was second. Number 3, Secret Map. Owned by John Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Jason Telfer drives. 7 outings, 3 seconds, and 2/3. Last race, Humboldt was sixth. Number 4, DMS Hall of Fame. Owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Will Rowland drives. 8 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, and 1/3. Last race to Humboldt was fifth. And the 5, Chiepenheimer. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Benjamin DeLong, Beloit, Wisconsin. Justin Ampleton trains, Adam Hauser drive. 6 outings with 1 second. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colton Gilding Division. And we do want to thank Tessa Parent on the bugle for the call of race number 4. Thank you, Tessa. I think the girls, they've been working hard. They've been building keychains. So if you're interested in supporting those girls, they'd sure like to sell you a keychain. If you got a little extra jingle in your pocket, they'll be more than happy to take the jingle out of your pocket. And starting gate, moving into position. We get set to go with race number 4. 2-year-old trotting colts and gilding. Yeah, post freight for race 4. 2-year-old trotting colts and gildings. Field of 5. Number 1, Extra Effort Love with Gary Lyles. Number 2, King of Halls with Robert Lyles. Number 3, Secretive Matt with Jason Tilver. Number 4, DMS Hall of Fame with Will Rowland. And the 5, Chiepenheimer with Adam Hauser. Field of 5, 2-year-old trotting colts and gildings. All 5 off the gate here. 2-year-old trotting colts and gildings. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 4 of 15. Picking up the trot. And here we go, up and trotted. Getting out on top, showing early speeds, the 2, King of Halls. Down to the inside, Extra Effort Love. Secretive Map. Out on the front end, it is King of Halls. King of Halls, your race leader. Racing second, Extra Effort Love. Secretive Matt races third. And fourth is Chiepenheimer. In fifth is DMS Hall of Fame. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way. It is King of Halls with Robert Lyles. 32, 2 best, 32 and 2. Out on top is King of Halls. Extra Effort Love races second. In that third position is Secretive Map. In fourth, DMS Hall of Fame. And Chiepenheimer races fifth. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile, it is King of Halls. King of Halls on the front end. The Lucas Hall out on the front end, breaking them to the half. 104 and 2 best, 104 and 2. Off stride is the 5, Chiepenheimer. Out on the front end, showing the way. It is still King of Halls. Second, Extra Effort Love. Secretive Matt races third. In fourth, DMS Hall of Fame. And fifth, Chiepenheimer. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. Now tipping out, it is Secretive Matt. Secretive Matt up to battle for second as they go to the three-quarter pole. 137, they picked up the trot. Out on the front is King of Halls. King of Halls, your race leader. Secretive Matt races second, and third is Extra Effort Love. As they round the far turn, down the stretch they come. It is King of Halls, Extra Effort Love, trying to get there. And it's going to be King of Halls. Extra Effort Love second, Secretive Matt third, fourth, DMS Hall of Fame. Fifth will be Chiepenheimer. 207 flat for the mile for King of Halls. Picking up the win, number 2, King of Halls. Robert Lyles, Batavia, Iowa. Gary Lyles train. Robert Lyles in the bike. Picking up the win is King of Halls. The Lucas Hall out of the familiar Battle Queen. Yachty. Vernon J. Mast. Seymour, Iowa. The breeder. 7 outings. 2 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds for King of Halls. 207, new lifetime mark by 3/5 of a second. Official results for race number 4. Number 1, Extra Effort Love, was second. Number 2, King of Halls, your winner. Number 3, Secretive Matt, was third. Number 4, DMS Hall of Fame, was fourth. And the 5, Chiepenheimer, was fifth. Top down, 2, 1, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. 32 and 2, 104 and 2, 137, 207 the mile for King of Halls. New lifetime mark for the Lucas Hall Colt. Well, at least Gary can eat now. Good to see Ginger Lyles. Actually, don't know her married name, but Ginger, good to see you out at the races. Up next, going to be race number 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly Division. Field of 5. Number 1, Starboss. Owned by Scott Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Chad Svensson in the bike. 7 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Was second at Humboldt. Number 2, Today's Image. Owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains. Brian Larson to drive. 8 outings, 3 wins, 4 seconds, 1 third. Last race, Humboldt was second. Number 3, Kokopelli. Owned by Robert Anderson, Bennett, Colorado, trained and driven by Rob Anderson. 7 outings, 2 wins, 3 seconds, 1 third. Won its last 2. Number 4 is Santana Eclipse, owned by Robert Limbs, Canton, South Dakota. Adam Hauser trains and drives. Been out 6 times, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. Was second at St. Peter. Number 5, our Superstar, owned by Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 9 outings, 3 wins, 5 seconds, and 1 third. Last race, Humboldt was second. That is your field of 5. Yeah, we do want to thank Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race number 5. Thank you, JP. We get set to go with race 5. And race 5, number 1, Star Boss with Chad Svensson. Number 2, Today's Image with Brian Larsa. Number 3, Cocopelli with Rob Anderson. 4, Santana Eclipse with Adam Hauser. And the 5, our Superstar with Dwayne Rolett. 2-year-old Payson Phillies, A-Class, 7,000 on the line. At starter, Lisa Peters picking up a field of 5 2-year-old Payson Phillies. Star Boss, Today's Image, Cocopelli, Santana Eclipse, and our Superstar. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race 5 of 15. Picking up the pace. And here we go, up and pace side. Showing early speed, Today's Image. Today's Image getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second is Cocopelli. In third is Star Boss. Racing fourth, Santana Eclipse. And racing fifth is our Superstar. All dropping in nose to tail off, but 2 down the backside. It is Today's Image. Today's Image on the front end. Racing second. And now tipping to the outside. It is our Superstar on the move. Up to take over all of it. 33 seconds. And taking the top, our Superstar. Had went from 5th to 1st in a hurry going to the quarter. Out on the front end, it's our Superstar. Today's Image races second. Cocopelli now tips out up to battle for second. As they come to the half, out on the front end, it's our Superstar. Cocopelli in second. 103, 3/5, 103 and 3. And you've got a pack of Rouser Hanovers right there, all 3 from top 3 on the front end. It's our Superstar, Cocopelli. Today's Image races third now. Santana Eclipse tips out. Up to battle for that 4th position. Now goes after third. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter. They picked up the tempo now. Headed to the three-quarters, they're Mo Dockett. 133, 3/5, 133 and 3. 30 seconds on that split out on the front end, showing the way. It's Kokopelli and Santana Eclipse looking up to battle off stride is Starboss. As around the far turn, Kokopelli out on the front end. Second is SAR Superstar. Today's image trying to come up through the inside. It's Kokopelli. 2:03 3/5, 2:03 and 3 for the mile. Picking up the win and being the number 3, Kokopelli. 3 in a row for the Rouser Hanover filly. Out of that familiar mare, TJ Sizzlin' Sage, Eraser Thad. Kokopelli, owned, trained, driven by Rob Anderson, bred by Rob Anderson, Bennett, Colorado. That'll make 8 outings, 3 wins, 3 seconds, 1/3 for the Rouser Hanover filly. Official results for race number 5. Number 3, Kokopelli, your winner, picking up 3rd, straight win. Number 1, Star Boss, was 5th. Number 2, Today's Image, was 2nd. Number 3, Kokopelli, your winner. Number 4, Santana Eclipse, was 4th. And the 5, Our Superstar, was 3rd. Top down, 5, 2, 1, 4, 3 on the bottom. 33, 103 and 3, 133 and 3. The mile, 2:03 and 3/5 for the mile for Kokopelli. Up next, going to be race number 6, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, filly division. Field of 5. Number 1, Game On Brittany. Leased to Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Chad Svensson, Tumble, Iowa. Chad Svensson trained and drives. 7 outings, 1 win, 1 second, and 2/3. Last raced at Humboldt was 4th. Number 2, CT's Country Lily. Leased to Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains and drives. Been out 7 times with 5 seconds and 1/3. Last raced at Humboldt was 2nd. Number 3, JR's Rosy Cheeks, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 7 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Last raced at Humboldt was 2nd. Number 4, Smooth Legacy. Leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana, the 3rd. Amos Hines, the 3rd, trains and drives. 6 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 1/3, coming off a win at Humboldt. And the 5, Hallelujah Honor, owned by Royal and Barb Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dale Hine, Elkader, Iowa. Royal Rowland trains and drives. 7 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to Humboldt was 5th. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, filly division. Yeah, we do want to thank Mary Ann Phillips on the bugle, Eldon, Iowa, for the call of the 6th. Get ready to go with race 6 of 15. Starting gate going to move into position as we get set to go with race 6. Post break coming up. Yeah, field of 5. Field of 5, 2-year-old trotting fillies, the girls. Game on, Brittany. CT's Country Lily. JR's Rosy Cheeks. Smooth Legacy. Hallelujah Honor. Coming up for race 6. Post break for race 6. Number 1, Game on, Brittany with Chad Svensson. Number 2, CT's Country Lily with Gary Lyles. Number 3, JR's Rosy Cheeks with Elvin Zimmerman. Number 4, Smooth Legacy with Amos Hines III. And the 5, Hallelujah Honor with Royal Roulette. That starter, Lisa Peters, opening up the wings, calling for a field of 5. 2-year-old trotting fillies. All 5 off the gate. As they work past the drought gate. 2-year-old trotting fillies. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go. Field of 5. Off stride, the number 1. Game on, Brittany. Getting out on top. Showing early speed is the 2. CT's Country Lily. CT's Country Lily out on top. Racing second. Off stride is Smooth Legacy. JR's Rosy Cheeks up to take that second position. Hallelujah Honor in third. Trying to get back on the trot, Smooth Legacy, and Game on, Brittany back on the trot. Off a 2 down the backside, headed to the quarter. Out on top, showing the way. At the quarter, it is CT's Country Lily. 32, 2 fifths, 32 and 2. Out on the front, it's CT's Country Lily. JR's Rosy Cheeks races second. In third is Hallelujah Honor. In fourth, back on the trot, is Smooth Legacy. And fifth is Game on, Brittany. And now JR's Rosy Cheeks tips to the outside as they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile. It's CT's Country Lily and JR's Rosy Cheeks at the half. 107 out on the front. It is CT's Country Lily. JR's Rosy Cheeks races second. In that third position is Hallelujah Honor, and Smooth Legacy has made up a lot of ground. And Smooth Legacy now up to battle for that third spot, now off stride. Down the backside is JR's Rosy Cheeks and CT's Country Lily. JR's Rosy Cheeks at the 3/4. 139, 139. Back to the inside is CT's Country Lily. JR's Rosy Cheeks. As around the bar turn, you got a horse race on the front end. Out on the front, JR's Rosy Cheeks and CT's Country Lily. Down to the wire they come. It's JR's Rosy Cheeks picking up the win. Second, CT's Country Lily. Third, Hallelujah Honor. Fourth, Smooth Legacy. And fifth, Game On Brittany. 2:09, 4/5 for the mile. For JR's Rosy Cheeks. And picking up the win via the number 3, JR's Rosy Cheeks. Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa, owns Elvin Zimmerman Trains and Drives. That'll make 8 outings, 4 wins, 2 seconds, 1/3 for the Lucas Hall filly. Out of the full count mare, Count on Rose. Breeder Irvin Gingrich Jr., Sheraton, Iowa. He's in the house today, the breeder of JR's Rosy Cheeks. Yeah, official results for race 6. Number 1, Game On Brittany was 5th. Number 2, CT's Country Lily was 2nd. Number 3, JR's Rosy Cheeks, your winner. Number 4, Smooth Legacy was 4th. And the 5, Hallelujah Honor was 3rd. Top down, 5, 2, 1, 4, 3 on the bottom. 32 and 2, 107, 139, 209, 4/5 for the mile for JR's Rosy Cheeks. Race 7, coming up, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, Colton Gilding Division. No changes. Number 1, Rizzo Rouser, owned by Corey Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Corey Larson trains. Mark Minton in the bike. 8 outings, 4 wins, 2 seconds. Coming off a win at Humboldt. Number 2, Homestretch Herbie, owned by Scott Smith, Ely, Iowa. Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trained. Adam Hauser in the bike. 7 outings, 4 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Was third at Humboldt. Number 3, Heroic Honor, owned by Royal and Barb Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Royal Roland trained and drives. 4 outings, 1 win, and 2 thirds. Coming off a win at Humboldt, 203, 2 fast. And the 4, Honky Tonk Hero, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Benjamin DeLong, Beloit, Wisconsin. Terry Canothi, Trempolia, Wisconsin. Justin Ampson trains. J.D. Parent in the bike. 8 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, and 1 third. Was second at Humboldt. That is your field of 4. And we do want to thank Jackie Culp on the bugle for the call of race 7. Earl McKay, you got a minute? You come up to the announcer's booth. Earl McKay, come up to the announcer's booth. Post freight for race 7. Number 1, Rizzo Rouser with Mark Minton. Number 2, Homestretch Herbie with Adam Hauser. Number 3, Heroic Honor with Royal Roland. And the 4, Honky Tonk Hero with J.D. Parrott. Bob Duger, meet Earl McKay at the bottom of the announcer's booth. Down at the stairs. Once again, Bob Duger, meet Earl McKay down at the bottom of the stairs to the grandstand. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race 7 of 15. Picking up the pace. And here we go up and pace it. It is the one down to the inside. Rizzo Rouser showing early speed to the far outside. Honky Tonk Hero through the middle. Heroic Honor. And home stretch Herbie. As they work off a 2 down the backside, out on the front end, it's Rizzo Rouser. But here comes Honky Tonk Hero. Honky Tonk Hero wanting to be the hero headed to the quarter. It's J.D. Parent with Honky Tonk Hero taking up to the quarter.
At the quarter, 4 by 1 quarters.
30 and 2 Vis, 30 and 2. Honky Tonk Hero out on the front racing. Second is Rizzo Rouser. In that third position is Heroic Honor, and fourth is home stretch Herbie. All nose to tail now, settling it. As they round the far turn, it's Honky Tonk Hero. The Gulf Shores gilding out on the front end. Racing second is Rizzo Rouser, the Rouser Hanover. And now tipping to the outside. Here comes Heroic Honor at the half. 101 2 Vis, 101 and 2. Out on the front end, showing the way. It's Honky Tonk Hero. Heroic Honor. And still parked to the outside. Rizzo Rouser to the inside. Home stretch Herbie also going to follow cover. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. Having to go 3 over. Here comes home stretch Herbie. Home stretch Herbie to the far outside. 131, 131. Heroic Honor. Home stretch Herbie and Rizzo Rouser getting racing room now. As they round the far turn, out on the front end. Home stretch Herbie and Heroic Honor. You got a horse race on the front end. Rizzo Rouser looking for racing room. As they turn for home, down the stretch they come. Home stretch Herbie. Here comes Rizzo Rouser, the far outside. Heroic Honor. Photo for the win. Looked like the 3. Heroic Honor. .202 flat for the mile. 202. We'll photo it out between the 3, the 2, and the 1. The 3-horse, Heroic Honor, picking up the win. Royal Barb Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Owns Royal Roland, trained and driven, the Max Power Colt. And to Let the Rock Begin, Grace and Honor. And to make 5 starts, 2 wins, 2/3, 202. New lifetime mark by 1 full second and 2 fifths. Yeah, official results for race 7. Number 3, Heroic Honor, picking up the win. 202, new lifetime mark. Number 1, Rizzo Rouser was 3rd. Number 2, home stretch Herbie was 2nd. Number 3, Heroic Honor, your winner. And the 4, Honky Tonk Hero was 4th. Top down, 3, 2, 1, 4, 30 and 2, 101 and 2, 131, the mile 202. New lifetime mark for Heroic Honor, the Max Power Colt. Up next, going to be race number 8, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, colt and gelding division. Horse number 1, American Hicks, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. James Gould in the bike. 4 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 1 third. Last race, Humboldt was second. Number 2, DM's Chicky Kicky, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telford to drive. 7 outings, 1 win, and 3 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was third. Number 3, Luck is What I Got, by Tom and Kathy Shipley, Cahokia, Missouri. Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Tom Shipley trains. Royal Roland to drive. 7 outings, all 7 to the winner's circle. Last race, Humboldt picked up another win, 2:03 2 fifths. That was a new lifetime mark. Number 4, Jailhouse Blue Chip, by Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Chad Svensson, Tummel, Iowa. Chad Svensson trains and drives. 7 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Last race, Humboldt was 5th. And the 5, Bluebird Pinnacle, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Terry Canothi, Turnipolia, Wisconsin. Stephanie Evanston, Kenyon, Minnesota. Justin Evanston trains. Adam Hauser to drive. 5 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. Last race, Humboldt picked up a win, 2:07 3 fifths. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, colt and gelding division. Yeah, we do want to thank Junior Gingrich, Sheraton, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race 8. Thank you, JR. Field of 5. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings. Luck is What I Got, looking to make it 8 for 8. Outpost parade for race number 8. Horse number 1, American Hicks with James Gould. Number 2, DM's Chicky Kicky with Jason Telfer. Number 3, Luck Is What I Got with Royal Roland. Number 4, Jailhouse Blue Chip with Chad Svensson. And the 5, Bluebird Pinnacle with Adam Hauser. Field of 5. All 5 up on the gate. Work past the draw gate. 2-year-old Trotting Colts and Geldings. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 8. 8 of 15. Picking up the trot. And here we go off and trotting. It's the 3. Luck Is What I Got. The far outside, Bluebird Pinnacle. DM's Chicky Kicky. Off stride. Out on the front is Luck Is What I Got. Bluebird Pinnacle drops in second. In third, American Hicks. Racing fourth is Bluebird Pinnacle. Is Jailhouse Blue Chip. And DM's Chicky Kicky. Seeing them all after the early mistake. At the quarter, 32 seconds. Luck Is What I Got. Luck Is What I Got out on the front end. Racing second is Bluebird Pinnacle. In third, American Hicks. Fourth, Jailhouse Blue Chip. And DM's Chicky Kicky. As around the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. It is Luck Is What I Got. Luck Is What I Got, bringing them to the half. Out on the front end. 105, 105, little bit of a breather right there on the front end. It is Luck Is What I Got. Bluebird Pinnacle races second. That Luck Is What I Got. Looking to stay perfect, 8 for 8. Off the 2 down the backside. Opens up by 3. Headed to the 3/4 pole. Bluebird Pinnacle looking to try to close the gap. As they go to the 3/4, out on the front end, it is Luck Is What I Got. 135, 3/5. They have picked up the trot now. It is Luck Is What I Got. Bluebird Pinnacle. You've got a horse race on the front. As they round the far turn, is Luck Is What I Got. Bluebird Pinnacle. As they turn for home, Luck Is What I Got still on the front end. Bluebird Pinnacle trying to close to the outside as they come to the wire. It's Luck Is What I Got, 8 for 8. Bluebird Pinnacle second. DM's Chicky Kicky getting up for third. Fourth, American Hicks, and fifth, Jailhouse Blue Chip. 205, 3/5. 205 at 3 for the mile. Luck Is What I Got, 8 for 8. 8 starts, 8 went. Staying perfect. The Lucas Hall out of the Muscle Mass. Luck Is All I Need. Calvin Mass, Seymour, Iowa. The breeder, owned by Tom and Kathy Shipley, Cahoga, Missouri. Royal Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Tom Shipley trained. Royal Roland in the bike. 8 for 8. 8 starts, 8 wins for Luck Is What I Got. The official results for race 8. Number 1, American Hicks was 4th. Number 2, DM's Chicky Kicky was 3rd. Number 3, Luck Is What I Got, your winner. Number 4, Jailhouse Blue Chip was 5th. And the 5, Bluebird Pinnacle was 2nd. Top down, 4, 3, 1, 5, 2 on the bottom. 32, 105, 135 and 3, 205, 3 fifths. Where Luck Is What I Got. 8 starts, 8 wins. Up next, race number 9. No changes. Move into our B classes. $2,000 purse on the line. 2-year-old pacing fillies. Field of 6. Number 1, Written in the Sand. Owned by Jason Ludwig. Grinnell, Iowa. Sally Ludwig, Cedar Falls. William Ludwig, Waterloo. Tanya Roland Ludwig, Waterloo. Jason Ludwig trains and drives. 6 outings, 1 second, 4 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was 3rd. Number 2, Reagan Rouser, owned by Tessa Parent, Grinnell, Iowa. J.D. Parent trains and drives. 6 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Last race, Humboldt was scratched 6th. Number 3, Pacific Flame, owned by John Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa. Joel McDonald trains, John Hendricks drives. 2 starts. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Number 4, Riviera Rouser, owned by Travis Scheck, Gilman, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 6 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Last race, Humboldt was 2nd. Number 5, Evelini Maine, owned by Evelyn Lyles, Batavia, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains, Robert Lyles drives. 6 outings, 1 win. Last race, Humboldt was 4th. And number 6, Powerette, owned by Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trains and drives. Last scheduled race at St. Peter was scratched. That is your field of 6. And we do want to thank Eva Larson on the bugle for the call of the night. Thank you, Eva. Starting gate moving into position. We get set to go with race number 9. Number 9 coming up. Yeah, post parade for race number 9. Be your 2-year-old Payson Filly division. B class, $2,000 purse on the line. Make their way down in front of the grandstand. Number 1, Written in the Sand with Jason Ludwig. Number 2, Reagan Rouser with J.D. Parent. Number 3, Pacific Flame with John Hendricks. Number 4, Riviera Rouser with Dwayne Rowland. Number 5, Evelina Main with Robert Lyles. And the 6, Powerette with Brandon Jensen. Field of 6. And wings opening up on the starting gate as we get set to go. Starters called for field of 6, 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Written in the Sand, Reagan Rouser, Pacific Flame, Riviera Rouser, and Evelina Main all off the gate. Powerette out of that back tier. As they round the far turn, gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 9. 9 of 15. Picking up the pace. 2-year-old Payson Fillies. And here we go up and Payson. It's the 4 Riviera Rouser showing early gate speed down to the inside, Written in the Sand. It's Riviera Rouser getting out on top. Racing second, Written in the Sand. Powerette races third. And now pulls to the outside. And on the move up to take over second. Now goes after your race leader. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top, it's Powerette Power into the front. Second, Riviera Rouser. 30 and 3/5, 30 and 3. Out on top, showing the way. It is Powerette. In second, Riviera Rouser. Written in the Sand races third. In fourth, Reagan Rouser. In fifth is Evelina Main. And sixth is Pacific Flame. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. It is Powerette. At the half. 102 and 2/5, 102 and 2. Out on the front end, showing the way. It is Powerette. Riviera Rouser second. Written in the Sand third. Reagan Rouser fourth. Evelina Main at fifth. Pacific Flame sixth. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. Out on the front, now here comes Reagan Rouser tipping out up to take over third. Also tipping out is Riviera Rouser. 133 flat, 133. Out on the front end, it's Powerette and Riviera Rouser. Reagan Rouser and Written in the Sand. As they round the bar turn. Make their way down. Riviera Rouser taking the top. Here comes Reagan Rouser. Late burst of speed. Trying to get there. Photo for the win. Looking like the 4. Riviera Rouser. 204 flat for the mile. That curved photo for the win by nose. Reagan Rouser. Reagan Rouser getting it over Riviera Rouser. Official results for the 9th. Number 1, Written in the Sand, was 4th. Number 2, Reagan Rouser, your winner. Number 3, Pacific Flame, was 6th. Number 4, Riviera Rouser, was 2nd. Number 5, Evelina Mean, was 5th. And the 6th, Powerette, was 3rd. Top down, 4, 1, 6, 2, 5. 3 on the bottom. 30 and 3, 102 and 2, 133, 204. New lifetime mark for Reagan Rouser. Up next, going to be race number 10. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, filly division, field of 4. Horse number 1, DMS Easy Money, owned by Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa, Chad Svensson, Tumble, Iowa. Chad Svensson trains and drives. 6 outings, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. Last race, Humboldt was 3rd. Number 2, Our House Princess, owned by Robert Yoder, Madison, Missouri. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. 4 starts. Last race, Oskaloosa was 5th. Number 3, Picking Up Roses, owned by Eli Gingrich III, Promise City, Iowa. Jason Telfer trains and drives. 2 starts with 1 win. That win coming last week at Humboldt, 212 4 fifths. And the 4, JB Little Crazy. Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. First lifetime start for JB Little Crazy. Yeah, we do want to thank Kathy Cruz on the bugle for the call of the 10th. Thank you, Kathy. Post parade for the 10th. Number 1, DM's Easy Money with Chad Svensson. Number 2, Our House Princess with Ryan Sherman. Number 3, Picking Up Roses with Jason Telfer. And the 4, JB Little Crazy with Elvin Zimmerman. First lifetime start for this Lucas Hall filly. Well, looks like Justin Amundsen got his bodyguard Jensen protecting him today. Got to feed his help. Even Carter going to get something to eat. Field of 4. Starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 4 trotting fillies. DM's Easy Money. Our House Princess picking up Roses and JB Little Crazy. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. Off stride is the 2, Our House Princess. And here we go, off and trotty. Picking up Roses and DMS Easy Money. DMS Easy Money getting out on top, showing the way. Picking up Roses, races second. Off stride, picking up Roses. JB Little Crazy up to take over second. Out on the front end, it is DMS Easy Money. Down the backside, head of the quarter pole out on top. It's the Lucas Hall DMS Easy Money. Racing second, JB Little Crazy. 34 seconds, 34 to the quarter. Out on top, DMS Easy Money. Racing second is JB Little Crazy. In third, Picking Up Roses. After the early mistake and seeing them all is Our House Princess. That's around the far turn. Make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. It is DMS Easy Money. DMS Easy Money out on the front end. JB Little Crazy. Bringing up to the half. At the half. 108 3/5, 108 and 3. Out on the front end. DMS Easy Money. Making up a lot of ground is Picking Up Roses. Racing third. And all 3 of them right there, nose to tail. Off of 2 down the backside. DMS Easy Money. JB Little Crazy and Picking Up Roses. Tips to the outside as they head to the 3/4. Off stride is DMS Easy Money. 143 off stride is JB Little Crazy. Out on the front end, Picking Up Roses. Races on for second. DMS Easy Money and JB Little Crazy. That's all. Picking Up Roses. Off stride once again is JB Little Crazy. It's Picking Up Roses. 2 in a row. Second, DMS Easy Money. 2:14, 4/5 for the mile. Third, JB Little Crazy. And fourth, Our House Princess. Yeah, picking up the win. That'll make 2 in a row. Picking Up Roses. Pick up the tab, Billy. Out of the Beyond the Limits mare. Eli Gingrich III, Promise City, owns and bred, picking up roses. Trained and driven by Jason Telfer. 3 starts, 2 wins for picking up roses. Official results for the 10th. Number 1, DMS Easy Money was second. Number 2, Our House Princess was fourth. Number 3, Picking Up Roses, your winner. And the 4, GB Little Crazy was third. Top down, 2, 4, 1, 3. 34, 108 and 3, 143, 214 for Fest, 4, Picking Up Roses. Up next, we race number 11. B class, 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. 1 driver change. Number 4, Grandma's Penny Slot will be Mark Menta. Number 1, Sneaky Bee Hot by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson to drive. 6 outings, 3 seconds, 3/3. Last race, Humboldt was second. Number 2, Knock Knock Andy, owned by Timothy P. Lems, Canton, South Dakota. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 3 starts. Last race at Humboldt was fourth. Number 3, Let's Storm the Beach, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland will drive. 8 outings with 4 seconds. Last race, Humboldt was second. Number 4, Grandma's Penny Slot, owned by Sierra and Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Mark Minton to drive. Been out 8 times with 1 win and 3 seconds. Last race, St. Peter was second. Number 5, R. Ragu, owned by Judy Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 4 outings with 3/3. Last race, Humboldt was third. Number 6, Big Captain, leased to Amos Hines. The third, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines, the third, trains and drives. Been out 6 times. Last race, St. Peter was third. And the 7 DM American Player, owned by Alan Jones, Flores, Iowa. Al Jones trains. Rob Anderson to drive. 5 outings, 1 second, and 2/3. Last race at Humboldt was second. That is your field of 7 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace colt and gelding division. And we do want to thank Ken Gordon on the bugle for the call of the 11th. Thank you, Ken. Starting gate moving into position. And it looks like the number 3 going to get equipment adjustment over at the draw gate. Yeah, post parade for race 11. Number 1, Sneaky Be Hot with Chad Svitza. Number 2, Knock Knock Andy with Adam Hauser. Number 3, Let's Storm the Beach with Will Rollett. Number 4, Grandma's Penny Slot with Mark Minton. Number 5, R Ragu with Dwayne Rollett. Number 6, Big Captain with Amos Hines III. And the 7, DM American Player with Rob Anderson. Field of 7, 2-year-old Payson Colts and Gilday. And starter Lisa Peters, along with driver Rick Peters, calling for a field of 7. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race 11. Picking up the pace. And here we go off and pace side. It's the 1, Sneaky Be Hot. Down to the inside is Let's Storm the Beach. To the far outside, Grandma's Penny Slot. Off stride, Let's Storm the Beach off stride. Getting in the safety lane. Out on the front, Sneaky Be Hot. Sneaky Be Hot out on top. Grandma's Penny Slot races second. In third, Big Captain. Racing fourth, DM American Player. As they head to the quarter. Out on top, Sneaky Be Hot. 31 seconds flat, 31. Out on the front, it is Sneaky Bee Hot. It's second, Grandma's Penny Slot. Big Captain racing third. In that fourth position, DM American Player. Racing in that fifth position is our Ragu. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. It is Sneaky Bee Hot. Racing sixth is Will Rolling with Let's Storm the Beach and Knock Knock Andy. 103 to the half. Out on the front now, tipping is Grandma's Penny Slot. Grandma's Penny Slot tips to the outside up to try to battle Sneaky Bee Hot. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole. You've got a horse race on the front, Sneaky Bee Hot and Grandma's Penny Slot. At the three-quarters, 133, equal fractions. Out on the front, Sneaky Bee Hot, Grandma's Penny Slot second. Battle for third. Big Captain under the outside is our Ragu. As they turn for home out on the front, it's Sneaky Bee Hot. Sneaky Bee Hot going to pick up the win today. Second, Grandma's Penny Slot. Third, our Ragu. Fourth, Big Captain. 203 flat for the mile. One. Sneaky Bee Hot was number one today. Rick Huffman, Singer the Iowa, trained by Rick Huffman. That is 1,001. 1,002. Okay, correction. 1,002. Training wins. Chad Svensson with the drive and win. First lifetime win for Sneaky Bee Hot. The Sneaky Bee skip along out of the Hot Cheddar Brat. Better than Cheddar. Rick Huffman and the late C.D. Huffman, Larry Mather, the breeder on Sneaky Bee Hot. Number 2, Knock Knock Andy was 7th. Number 3, Let's Storm the Beach, 6th. Number 4, Grandma's Penny Slot was 2nd. Number 5, R Ragu was 3rd. Number 6, Big Captain 4th. And the 7th, DM American Player 5th. Top down, 176, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. 31, 103, 133, 203 flat. First lifetime win for Sneaky Bee Hot. Up next, race 12. Coming up, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the track, Colton Gilding Division. Changed the number 1, Strike on a Roll, to Jason Ludwig. Lease to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains. Jason Ludwig will drive. 5 outings with 1/3. Last scheduled race, Humboldt was scratched lame. Number 2, Dream and Concord. Owned and trained by Al Jones, Florence, Iowa. Rob Anderson will drive. 2 starts with 1 win. Last race, scheduled race at Bloomfield was scratched sick. Number 3, Faster Cracker Jack, owned by John Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telfer will drive. 8 outings with 2/3. Last race, Humboldt was 4th. Number 4, Fossil Fuel, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland in the bike. 8 outings, 2 wins, 4 seconds has won its last 2. 2:07. Number 5, I Show Speed, owned by lease to Amos Hines III, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines III trains. Chad Svensson will drive. 6 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds. Last race at Humboldt was 2nd. And the 6, Our Little Oil Rig, owned by Tyson, Tony Ferris, Tumble, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. Been out 6 times with 2 seconds and 2/3. And just raced at St. Peter was 2nd. That is your field of 6. And we do want to thank the lovely Carol Ann Huffman on the bugle for the call of the 12th. Thank you, Carol Ann. Get to the winner's circle, get you a root beer float. What more could you ask for? At starting gate, moving into position, we get set to go with race 12 of 15. Reminder, tomorrow, 3-year-olds, we have 10 for you. 10 races tomorrow. 12:30 post time. Post freight for the 12th. Number 1, Strike on a Roll with Jason Ludwig. Number 2, Dream and Concord with Rob Anderson. Number 3, Faster Crackerjack with Jason Telfer. Number 4, Fossil Fuel with Will Rowland. Number 5, I Show Speed, Chad Smithson. And 6, Our Little Oil Rig with Adam Hauser. Field of 6. B class, $2,000 purse on the line for your Colt and Gildings on the trot. And starter Lisa Peters calling for a field of 6. 2-year-old trotters. Colt and Gilding division. 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. Our Little Oil Rig out of that back tier. As around the far turn, gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race number 12. 12 of 15. Picking up speed. And here we go off and trotted. It is the 4, Fossil Fuel. Looking to try to make it 3 in a row. Out on the top, it is Faster Crackerjack. Fossil Fuel to the outside. Battle for the top. Fossil Fuel. Faster Crackerjack. Strike on a roll off stride down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. It is Fossil Fuel. Fossil Fuel powering right on out. Racing second is Faster Crackerjack. At the quarter. 31 seconds, 31. It is Fossil Fuel. Faster Crackerjack races second. In third, I Show Speed. Racing fourth is Dream and Conquer. Our Little Oil Rig races fifth. And 6th is Strike on a Roll. As they round the far turn, out on the front end, Fossil Fuel. The big oil cold out on the front end. Bringing up to the half. It is Fossil Fuel. Got fuel today. Will Rowland in command. 103, 103. A little bit of a breather there. 32 on the front end. Fossil Fuel. Faster Crackerjack. Off stride is Dream and Concord. Out on the front end, it's Fossil Fuel. And now tipping out, I Show Speed. Showing speed as they head to the three-quarter pole. Down the backside is I Show Speed now up to battle as they go to the three quarters. At the three quarters, I Show Speed. 134, 3/5, 134 and 3. Out on top, I Show Speed. Fossil Fuel in second. Faster Cracker Jack in third. Our Little Oil Rig in fourth. Fifth, Dream and Conqueror. As they round the far turn now, give and go. Here we go. Down to the wire they come as I Show Speed. Fossil Fuel. Fossil Fuel to the outside. Fossil Fuel. Gonna make it 3 in a row. I Show Speed second. Third. Faster Cracker Jack fourth. Our Little Oil Rig fifth. 206, 1/5. At sixth, we'll go to Strike on a Roll. Yeah, picking up the win. That'll be 3 in a row for Fossil Fuel, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Curtis Carey trained, Will Rowland in the bike. That'll make 9 starts, 3 wins, 4 seconds. 206, 1/5. Fossil Fuel in to go on Tuesday with Brady Jensen. All right, race 12. Number 1, Strike on a Roll was 6th. Number 2, Dream and Conquer was 5th. Number 3, Faster Cracker Jack was 3rd. Number 4, Fossil Fuel, 3 in a row. Your winner. Number 5, I Show Speed was 2nd. And the 6, Our Little Oil Rig was 4th. Top down, 6, 5, 3, 1, 2, 4 on the bottom. 31, 103, 134 and 3. 206, 1/5. That will be a new lifetime mark by 4/5 of a second. And we'll roll it driving triple today. Up next be the 13th race of the afternoon. No changes. Field 5. Number 1, Easy Sassy P. Owned by Debbie and Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Mark Minton in the bike. Number 2, Remy Rouser. Owned by Travis Scheck, Gilman, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 6 outings, 1 second, 1 third. Number 3, You Break It, You Own It. Owned by Jason Ludwig, Grinnell, Iowa. Tanya Rowland, Ludwig, Waterloo. Sally Ludwig, Cedar Falls. William Ludwig, Waterloo. Jason Ludwig trains and drives. 6 outings with 3 seconds. Number 4, DM Here to Play. Owned by Robert Lyles, Batavia, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains, Robert Lyles drives. 3 outings, 1 win, and 1 third. And the 5, Tomorrow's Hope, owned by Corey and Caitlin Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Corey Larson trains, Brian Larson to drive. 5 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third. That is your field of 5. Yeah, we do want to thank Deb Nicholson on the bugle for the call of the 13th. Horseman, parade your horses for the 13th. Starting gate, moving into position. So we get set to go with the 13th. Yeah, post freight for the 13th. Field of 5. 2-year-old Payson fillies. Number 1, Easy Sassy P with Mark Minton. Number 2, Remy Rouser with Dwayne Rowland. Number 3, You Break It, You Own It with Jason Ludwig. Number 4, DM Here to Play with Robert Lyles. And the 5, Tomorrow's Hope with Brian Larson. Field of 5. All 5 off the gate. And starter Lisa Peters, along with driver Rick Peters, calling for a field of 5. All 5 off that starting gate. $2,000 purse on the line, our B class. 2-year-old Payson fillies. All getting in position. Gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with race 13 of 15. Picking up the pace. And here we go. Showing early gate speeds, the 3. You break it, you own it. In second is Easy Sassy P. DM Here to Play off stride. And now tipping to the outside up the battle. It is Dwayne rolling with Remy Rouser. Remy Rouser, a pair of Rouser Hanovers going at it. Battle for the top. It's Remy Rouser. You break it, you own it. Racing second. In third, Easy Sassy P. In fourth, Tomorrow's Hope. And fifth, DM Here to Play. 31 seconds flat, 31. Out on the front, it is Dwayne rolling with Remy Rouser. Remy Rouser on the front end. You break it, you own it. Racing second. In third, Easy Sassy P. As they round the far turn, make their way down to plate the first half of the mile. Out on the front end, showing the way. It is Remy Rouser. Remy Rouser bringing them to the half. 103, 2 fifths, 103 and 2. Out on the front, Remy Rouser. Easy Sassy P now tips to the outside, up the battle for second. Off a 2 down the backside. It is Easy Sassy P and Remy Rouser for the top. Also going to follow cover is Tomorrow's Hope. Down the backside, headed to the 3/4 pole. It's Easy Sassy P. Tomorrow's Hope going to follow. 134 flat, 134. Easy Sassy P with Mark Minton in command. Out on the front, racing second. Remy Rouser and Tomorrow's Hope. You break it, you own it. Races fourth and fifth. DM Here to Play. As they round the far turn, down the stretch they come. It's all Easy Sassy P. Tomorrow's Hope trying to get there. Tomorrow's Hope. Tomorrow's Hope to the outside. Photo for the win. Mark Minton had a whole handful of horse. .205. 205 for the mile. And with number 1, Easy Sassy P picking up the win. And official results for the 13th. Number 1, Easy Sassy P, owned by Debbie and Dr. Sierra Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains, Mark Minton in the bike. 2:05 be a new lifetime mark for Easy Sassy P. The Easy again out of the Armbro Khaki Mare Sassy Straight. Number 2, Remy Rouser was 3rd. Number 3, You Break It, You Own It was 4th. Number 4, DM Here to Play was 5th. And the 5, Tomorrow's Hope was 2nd. Top down, 1, 3, 4, 5, 2. 31, 103 and 2, 134, 205 for Easy Sassy P. New lifetime mark. Up next, the 14th, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. This will be your Colt and Gelding division. Field of 6. Number 1, Blushing in the Breeze, owned and trained by Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa. Rob Anderson will drive. 6 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, and 2/3. Number 2, NS Firecracker, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains. Amos Hines the 3rd will drive. 8 outings with 3/3. Number 3, Rolls of Smoke, owned by Heidi Sainer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telfer drives. 6 outings with 3/3. Number 4, Celsius, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains. James Gould in the bike. 7 outings, 1 win, and 2/3. Number 5, M.E. Dr. House, owned by Clayton Miller, Kinross, Iowa. Ryan Sherman trains and drives. 3 outings. And number 6, M.R.'s Lucky Luke, owned leased to Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Gary Lyles trains. Robert Lyles to drive. 5 outings, 2 wins, and 1 second. That is your field of 6. Yeah, looking for the number 6 horse to the track for the 14th. Yeah, we do want to thank Kim Jones, Florence, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 14th. Thank you, Kim. Horseman, parade your horses. Starting gate moving into position. Post parade for the 14th. Number 1, Blushing in the Breeze with Rob Anderson. Number 2, NS Firecracker with Amos Hines III, known as Munch. Number 3, Rolls of Smoke with Jason Telfer. Number 4, Celsius with James Gould. The 5, Emmy Dr. House with Ryan Sherman. And the 6, MR's Lucky Luke with Robert Lyles. And starter, Lisa Peters picking up a field of 6. 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. MR's Lucky Luke out of that back tier. As around the far turn, gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with the 14th. Picking up speed. And here we go off and trotting. You still got them 5 over. Down into the first turn. It is a battle. 2-year-old trotting colts. It is Blushing in the Breeze. Off stride is NS Firecracker. Out on the point, it's Blushing in the Breeze racing. Second is MR's Lucky Luke. And Celsius to the outside, on the move to the outside, up to take over third. Now goes after second. Headed to the quarter It is Blushing in the Breeze. Taking it to the quarter. 33 seconds, 33. It's Celsius. Still to the outside now, looking to try to clear on the front. Celsius. And Blushing in the Breeze. It's Celsius. Clearing on the front. Blushing in the Breeze. Second, MR's Lucky Luke in third. Racing fourth is Rolls of Smoke. In fifth, M.E. Dr. House. 103 and 3/5, 103 and 3. Out on the front, it's Celsius. Racing second is Blushing in the Breeze. MR's Lucky Luke. In third, racing fourth, Rolls of Smoke. In fifth, M.E. Dr. House, and seeing them all after the early mistake is NS Firecracker. Down the backside, headed to the three-quarter pole, out on the front end, showing the way, it's Celsius. 135, 3/5, 135 and 3. Out on the front, it is Celsius. MR's Lucky Luke now tips to the outside, up to battle for second. As they round the far turn. As they come down the stretch, it's Celsius. Through the middle, Blushing in the Breeze. And MR's Lucky Luke. It is the one, Blushing in the Breeze. 2:08, 3/5, 2:08 and 3 for the mile. Picking up the win, be the number one, Blushing in the Breeze, owned and trained by Al Jones, Florence, Iowa, Rob Anderson driving. 7 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3. That'll be a new lifetime mark. 2:08, 3/5 for the Southwind Cobra. Gilding, the Conway Hall, Mare, Blush, and Crush. Joseph Mullet, the breeder, Blushing in the Breeze. Yeah, 14th race, official results for the 14th. Number 1, Blushing in the Breeze, your winner. Number 2, NS Firecracker was 6th. Number 3, Rolls of Smoke was 4th. Number 4, Celsius was 3rd. Number 5, Emmy Dr. House was 5th. And the 6, MR's Lucky Luke was 2nd. Top down, 164, 35, 2 on the bottom. 33, 103 and 3, 135 and 3, 208, 3 fifths for Blushing in the Breeze. New lifetime mark. Up next going to be race 15. Coming up, 15, final race of the afternoon. One driver change, River Rouser, Royal Roll. The number 5, Scratch Sick, Mokesh, My Way. Number 1, River Rouser, owned by Judy Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains, Royal Rowland drives. 5 outings, 1 win, 1 third. Number 2, Hot Dog Money, owned by Breadwinner Stables, Clone, Illinois. Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Will Rowland trains and drives. 5 outings with 1 second, 1 third. Number 3, Sergeant GDH, John Hendricks, Humboldt, Iowa, owns. Joel McDonald trains. John Hendricks drives. 2 outings with 1 third. Number 4, Pebble Hill, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Jason Telfer, Selma, Iowa. Jason Telfer trains and drives. 7 outings with 2 thirds. Number 5, Mokesh, My Way, is out sick. Number 6, Kian, owned by Larry Jensen, Humboldt, Iowa. Brady Anderson, Ankeny, Iowa. Brandon Jensen trains and drives. 5 outings, 1 win, and 2 seconds. And the 7, Riptide Rouser, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Janae Tanner, Monroe, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 8 outings, 4 wins, 2 seconds, 2 thirds. That is your field of 6 with the scratch. Yeah, we do want to thank Bob Duggar on the bugle for the call of the 15th. Thank you, Bob. We get set to go with the 15th final race of the afternoon. Reminder tomorrow, 12:30 post time. We have 10 for you, 3-year-olds on the card. No aged Iowa this weekend. Yep, up 15th race coming up. Number 1, River Rouser with Royal Rollet. Number 2, Hot Dog Money with Will Rollet. Number 3, Sergeant GDH with John Hendricks. Number 4, Pebble Hill with Jason Telfer. 5 is out. Number 6, Ken with Brandon Jensen. 7, Riptide Rouser with Dwayne Rollet. Yeah, with the scratch, we'll have 4 on the gate. 2 out of that back tier. As around the far turn, gate swings into the head of the stretch. We get set to go with the 15th final race of the afternoon. 2-year-old Pacing Colts and Gildance. Picking up speed. And here we go off at Payside. It's the 1, River Rouser, down to the inside. Hot Dog Money through the middle. It's Hot Dog Money taking the top, racing second. In that second spot is River Rouser. Racing third, Kian. Down the backside, headed to the quarter pole. Out on top. Hot Dog Money. 30 seconds flat. Hot Dog Money out on the front end. Racing second is River Rouser. In third, Kian. Racing fourth is Riptide Rouser. Sergeant GDH racing fifth, and sixth is Pebble Hill. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way. It is Hot Dog Money. 1 minute flat. Out on the front end, Hot Dog Money. Racing second is River Rouser. And now Kian tips out, up to battle for second. Off a 2 down the backside. Headed to the 3/4 pole. Kian up into second. Also following, covered to the outside, is Riptide Rouser. 131. Hot Dog Money and battle for the top. Riptide Rouser setting in that 3 position. And Kian to the outside as they round the far turn. Down the stretch they come. It's Hot Dog Money. Out on the front, it's Hot Dog Money. Second, Riptide Rouser. Third, Kian. Fourth, Pebble Hill. 2 minutes, 4 fast. 2 minutes, 4 fast for Hot Dog Money. Picking up the win, being the number 2, Hot Dog Money. Owned by Breadwinner Stables, Cologne, Illinois. Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Will Rowland, trained and driven. And that will be first lifetime win. 6 tries for Hot Dog Money. The Carpathian Kid out of the Pretty Girl Kennedy. All bets off mare. Kara Morales, Rick Huffman, and Jeff Carey, the breeders, on Hot Dog Money. One, River Rouser was 5th. Number 2, Hot Dog Money, your winner. Number 3, Sergeant GDH was 6th. Number 4, Pebble Hill was 4th. Number 5, Mokesh My Way, scratched. Number 6, Kiat was 3rd. And 7, Riptide Rouser was 2nd. Top down, 5, 1, 6, 4, scratch, 3, 2 on the bottom. 30 seconds, 1 minute, 131. 2 minutes, 4 fifths for Hot Dog Money. And on behalf of Iowa Harness Horseman Association, we do thank each and every one of you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow with 10 races on our program here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. 12:30 post time. Have a safe and enjoyable rest of your afternoon and evening.